Good evening, everyone. Before I begin with the Price is Right pricing game recap, by request of Sports Guy 528, let's all pause for a moment of silence as children's literature author Maurice Sendak passed away today due to complications of a stroke at the age of 83 years old. He was best known for writing the books such as Where the Wild Things Are, and he was also the maker of the TV version of Little Bear and Seven Little Monsters. Thank you very much. Rest in peace, Mr. Sendak. And now the disclaimer. And now it's time for the Price is Right pricing game recap for Tuesday, May 8th, 2012. Today's pricing games played were the following: Most Expensive, Cover Up, Grand Game, One Right Price, Pocket Change, and Cliffhangers. The first contestant was Wendy. She played Most Expensive for a 50-inch 3D high-def plasma TV. I believe the maker was from Panasonic, as M.V.P. 11 News Clips mentioned in his preview message. That was Wi-Fi ready and included 2 pairs of 3D glasses, modeled by Ravishing Rachel. We also had an Ocean Kayak Malibu 2 XL Kayak that included paddles, life jackets, and seat backs, modeled by Awesome Amber, and a 42-inch RCS barbecue gas grill that features 4 stainless steel gas burners, a rear rotisserie burner, oversized cooking rack, and 2 interior halogen lights, modeled by George Gray, or as Drew called him, Gorgeous George, named after the wrestler. Wendy believed the most expensive prize was the gas grill, and I felt pretty good on her choice. Rachel revealed the price of the TV first. It was $2,259. Next, Amber revealed the price of the kayak, and it was $1,310. So if the gas grill was more than $2,259, Wendy would win all 3 prizes. And Gorgeous George revealed the actual retail price when he flipped over the price. It was $3,798! Wendy won all 3 prizes for a grand total of $7,367. Octavia played Cover Up for a Hyundai Elantra GLS modeled by Amber. The wrong price was $27,799. Octavia covered up the 2 with a 1, the first 7 with a 9, the second 7 with a 6, the first 9 with a 4, and the second 9 with a 3, making the new price $19,643. Was that the price of the car? No, it wasn't. But did she have at least one number right? Yes, she did. She had the 1, the 9, and the 6 correct. Now she covered up the 4 with a 7 and the 3 with a 4, making the new price $19,674. Was that the price of the car? No, it was not. But did she have the 7 or the 4 correct to keep on playing? Yes! She got the 4 right. To be honest, I was thinking the 7 was right. Well, now it all came down to that 4th number to cover up once again. Octavia chose 8 instead of the 6 or the 1 to make the new price of $19,684. I gotta say, I really wasn't feeling it was the 8. Alright, when the actual retail price was revealed by Drew, it was $19,614. Should have chose the 1, as I figured that was the number. And that became Cover-Up's 23rd loss this season. Ouch. Alright, Diana played grand game for a chance to win up to $10,000. Of course, she had to start off with just $1, and the target price today was $3. She first chose the 20-ounce can of Dole pineapple chunks, and they were $1.99. She went up to $10. Next, she chose the pack of 8 ballpark hot dog buns. They were $3.49, and the game was over. You know, part of me felt the hot dog buns were less than $3, but another part of me felt they were going to be more. The 3 other grocery products that Diana should have chose that were less than $3 were the Playtex Living Gloves Living Gloves, excuse me. That was $2.45. The 12-ounce bottle of Ivory Body Wash, that was $2.29. And the Trader's Choice chopped onion was 99 cents. And Drew revealed the 24-ounce bottle of Mrs. Butterworth syrup to be $3.89. The other grocery product, that was more than $3. But she did win $10, so that will also be considered a consolation win, aside from it being lost, not for $10,000. Alright, John played one right price for a trip to Palm Springs that included a 6-night stay in a deluxe suite with a private balcony, courtesy of the Hyatt Regency Suites Palm Springs, and he will also experience a private pool cabana for a day. That was modeled by Rachel, and an Apple MacPro desktop computer that comes with an impressive 8 gigs of RAM, a 27-inch monitor, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and an upgraded graphics card with an all-in-one printer included, modeled by Amber. Marvelous Manuela brought out the one right price of $2,540, and John believed it went to the computer. I gotta say, I really didn't feel too good on this. When Manuela placed the one right price onto the computer and revealed the actual retail price, it was $3,973. Should have chose the trip to Palm Springs, as I felt it was going to be there. Lauren played pocket change for a Chevrolet Sonic 2 LS modeled by Rachel. The first number in the car was 1. For the second number, Lauren believed it was 7, and it was 7, so she got another envelope right there. For the third number now, she believed it was 4. It was not 4, so Rachel rose the price up to 50 cents. Now she believed 5 was the third number. It was not 5. Now Rachel rose the price up to 75 cents. Now she believed 8 was the third number. 8 wasn't the third number. Rachel rose the price up to $1. And then she said 2, and 2 was the third number, and she got another envelope. Now for the fourth number. She believed it was 4. Not 4. Rachel rose the price up now to $1.25 for the car. Then she believed 8 was the fourth number. It was not 8. Another 25 cents added to $1.25. Rachel rose the price up to $1.50. Lauren then said 5 for the fourth number, and that was right. So she got another envelope. And for the fifth number, she chose 4 instead of 8, and it was 4. She got another envelope right there. So the price of the car went up 25 cents 5 times for a total of $1.50. So the 4 envelopes that Lauren picked had to be $1.25 or more. So to go along with the 25 cents in the beginning of the game, the first envelope contained a dime. She was up to 35 cents. The second envelope contained a nickel. She was now up to 40 cents. The third envelope had a quarter. She was up to 65 cents. Now, the last envelope had to have $2 because that was the only amount that would help her out on winning. And the fourth and final envelope inside contained a quarter for a total of 90 cents. Finally, Westham played Cliffhangers for a railway adventure that included a 9-night AmtrakVacations.com Southern Heritage by Rail tour to relax in comfort as he will travel to Williamsburg, Charleston, Savannah, and St. Augustine. And it's all part of to celebrate National Train Day this Saturday, May 12th, from nationaltrainday.com. Modeled by Amber, valued at $6,650. Rachel modeled the three small prizes, which were a Libman hardwood floor cleaning kit that includes a 4-piece steel handle, easy change Velcro micro fiber cleaning pads, and Libman's first highly anticipated liquid floor cleaner, a hair dryer that reduces frizz and provides more manageability, and an elite 2-slice stainless steel toaster that has a removable plum tray. Weston believed the price of the cleaning kit from Libman was $20. It was not $20. Mountain climber went up 4 steps. Rachel revealed the price to be $16. Next, for the hair dryer, he believed it was $25. It was not $25. Mountain climber went up 10 more steps. Rachel revealed the price to be $35. So the mountain climber was on the 14th step. That meant he could move 11 more steps safely, and Weston could not miss the price of the toaster by more than $11. He believed it was $45. The toaster was not $45. The least it could be was $34, and the most it could be was $56. So the mountain climber went up to the 15th step, then the 16th step, then the 17th step, and then the 18th step, and he stopped! He became a winner. Rachel revealed the price to be $41. And now, on to the rest of the acknowledgement section. According to Sports Guy 528, and Most Expensive, Wendy had a shirt that said, "Kiss Me Drew" with the Canadian maple leaf on it. Well, according to Ben M7 2047 and NBC 11 News Clips, Wendy is from Toronto, Canada, so that explains it. Westham won a train adventure in Cliffhangers, as we know. He had the number 33 behind his shirt. That's according to Sports Guy 528. According to Ben M7 2487, he wonders if that number bears any resemblance to a certain studio in that building with a white floor, blue audience seats, and a set of colorful curtains and gray curtains with red CBS logos that he misses. Obviously, Ben M7 2047 is referring to Price is Right. That was that. Cover-Up was lost for the 23rd time this season. That is according to Sports Guy 528 and NBC 11 News Clips. Cliffhangers ended its 2-game slump. That's according to Sports Guy 528. Octavia had a shirt saying she came from more than 2,500 miles to play Plinko, even though she didn't play the game. That's according to Sports Guy 528. Also according to Sports Guy 528, when the yodeling guy was making his final climb up the mountain, Drew did a reference to the X Games by saying, "Yodeling guy X Games." Now, Diana won $510 today. $10 from Grand Game, and the rest is from her perfect fit. That's according to Ben M7 2047. And according to NBC 11 News Clips, how Diana got her $500 perfect bid is, it was during the third one-bid game, and she bid $900 right on the nose on an electric lawn care package. And Grand Game marked the third time this season with a $3 target price. Now, just a little bit of acknowledgement from NeoRox87 that he sent me. Switch, which was one of the pricing games played yesterday, has been played last 4 times this season. October 12, 2011, December 26, 2011, February 10, 2012, and yesterday, May 7, 2012. And Race Game had 0 prizes, 1 on Halloween, as well as on February 6, 2012, and counting yesterday, that was Race Game's 3rd loss of the season. Oh, and out of respect for NeoRox87 and Robert represented the state of Wisconsin yesterday, because that's what it said on this t-shirt, Wisconsin, for Robert. Alright, so back to today, we had 2 pricing games. One, they were Most Expensive and Cliffhangers, and $510 won by Diana. Once again, $10 won in Grand Game, and $500 for a perfect bid. Wendy and Wessam, W&W, are the MVPs of The Price is Right. The contestant recognition contestants are Diana and Octavia. Of course, we know Diana gets contestant recognition for her cash win, for the Grand Game and perfect bid, and Octavia for her showcase win that involved a 19-piece selection of rock climbing equipment that included pairs of lightweight backpacks, helmets, harnesses, ropes, and much more. She also won camping equipment that included a 4-person tent, portable grill, and folding table with bench seat. That was modeled by Rachel. A trip to Greece that included a 6-night stay in a luxury hotel, plus an experienced guide will lead her with a 2-day tour of the majestic rocks where she'll see the Meteora monasteries, modeled by Amber. And she won a pair of Kawasaki Kayak 100 off-road motorcycles that each came equipped with a 6-speed transmission, digital ignition, and aluminum wheels, modeled by Manuela. Octavia bid $20,000 on her showcase. The actual retail price, $23,904, a difference of $3,904. Not a bad bid. This week, the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap is sponsored by Ocean Spray Cran-Apple Juice. Grower owned since 1930. This Friday, just want to remind you all, is the Mother's Day edition of The Price is Right, so I'm definitely looking forward to watching that. But until tomorrow, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Good night, everybody.